This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm everyone. I really don't know why some of you are surprised. Because a Toronto sports team is going to do what a Toronto sports team does. And that's unfortunately what's happening right now with the Blue Jays. They dropped their series opener to the Sox last night. And sadly, the Yankees came from behind to walk off the Sox in the ninth.
And the pitch. Looped into center field. Coming on, Taylor. He's not going to make the play. Here comes Judge. He'll score. And the Yankees are going to the postseason.
And as you just heard from Michael Kay, that win clinched a playoff spot for the Yankees. But more importantly, they're just a game behind the Jays for first place in the AL East. I can't even begin to express to all of you the amount of anger and sickness I felt last night after the game. I don't know, it's almost like I've felt this before. If they have to play in a wildcard series, it's gonna be a problem. Now yesterday when we looked at the odds, the Yankees were just under 5-1 to win the division. And those odds are down, but still seems like crazy value to me at plus 245. Because as we told you yesterday, the Jays still have 2 more games against Boston before ending their season with Tampa. While the Yankees get the White Sox and Orioles, not exactly powerhouses. In fact, both teams are last in their division, and the White Sox have the second worst record in baseball. So what exactly has been going wrong for the Jays? Well, that answer is offense, especially in the last week. And shield your eyes, because if you didn't think this meltdown was bad, you're about to see just how rough the last week has been. They've got a 1-5 record and have been outscored 37-12. And are dead last in the majors in home runs, average, and slugging, and second last in the majors in on-base percentage. You know, it makes you feel even nastier when you have to say it out loud. It's not right. It's not right. And another Jays news from yesterday that you might have missed, the Jays DFA'd pitcher Alek Manoah, which really makes you wonder, imagine if he worked out, how strong that rotation would look. Jays fans, I'm sorry, I feel like this segment's been very negative. Every single NHL team has now played at least one preseason game. In other words, it's the season of befuddlement. As we're all getting used to players wearing new jerseys. Like, wait a minute, Jeff Skinner is a Shark? And Charlie Coyle is a Blue Jacket? And yet, we're never gonna get used to Kreider not being a Ranger. So to help you sort through it all, here's one new face on each Canadian team, starting with the Flames, who didn't really acquire any new faces in free agency. So instead, we'll mention Zane Parekh. The Flames' first rounder played in 1 regular season game last year, but is looking for an extended run this season. So let's head north down Highway 2, because in Edmonton, Andrew Mangiapane joins the Oilers. This comes after he's recorded over 400 NHL games from the team we just talked about, the Calgary Flames. Okay, now Montreal's new face may be pretty obvious, as former Isles star defenseman Noah Dobson joins the Habs. And it's safe to say the team is excited.
You see your reaction when you heard about the trade, that you guys acquired a guy like that who's so young but has pretty good body of work under his belt too in the NHL.
Effing right. Yeah. He's excited.
Now the Sens did not do a ton, but they did add some depth due to Lars Eller. He's joined a 6th franchise of his long career run that spent over 1,100 games. No, this is different, but it actually took us a while to get to Toronto. Are you happy or what? Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes have a new line mate in Mateus Michelli, who joins the team. You might remember Reagan's interview with Adam Copeland last week. He's expecting big things with Michelli teamed with Matthews, and he's already flashing some elite playmaking ability with the top line. The Canucks added some grit, with Evander Kane joining the squad. Word is he's been lighting up beer league this summer. And finally, the Jets made probably the biggest splash of all, bringing in a former Conn Smythe winner, Captain Sirius himself, Jonathan Toews. Safe to say Jets fans are stoked. Yeah, it's unfortunate that of every single one that I just named, the Jets had the best. Stinks! To the association, and it's time to get excited, people, because just 27 days away from the start of the NBA season. That's less than a month! There's plenty of talking points from throughout the league, but let's start with skinny Zion. The Pelicans posted this picture of Zion yesterday, and it looks like he's putting in some serious work this offseason, as he's in the best shape we've ever seen him in as an NBA player. This is a great sign for one of the league's most exciting players, who's had bad luck throughout his career, as he's played in just 214 career games while missing 268. Hopefully this changes now that he's giving skinny Luka a run for his money. Time now for our favorite segment and yours, that We Love Sports Today. And you know the show loves a baby race.
Why we love sports today.
Especially this one from the nation's capital last weekend. Oh my goodness, wow, that kid was motoring. Put him in, coach. That's it for today. We'll see you back in Eastern, New Pacific. Have a good one.